Welcome everyone out there. Welcome to another Thursday night. Welcome to 10 Paces. It's me. It's Travis. Here with another circle back. I said last week we'd be revisiting this one, trying to see it through. So I know you're waiting with bated breath to see this one really fleshed out. So let's get started. Let's see. A little sketchy here and there. We're not going to make this entirely clean. Let's get in the right layer to get some of these nasty lines out of there. So, if you're just joining us and you're not familiar with what we're working on, you have plenty of documentation to go back and dig through. I think you'll have to go to the YouTube. But in a Monday stream, we designed a new Elden Ring character, very roughly. And so on these Thursday night streams, we're really refining that rough character. No, I don't think I want a hatch there. It looks very... This is armor, so I want it to remain very metal. And what do I want to do down here? Do I want it to be very zombie flesh? I guess I'll kind of alternate between like fleshy parts and exposed bone. Because I think I want this rib cage to be kind of opened up. So yeah, we'll... And if you're a real anatomy head out there, just lay off. It's fun. If you have... As you may be able to tell from kind of the rough sketching here, this guy's had a rough go at it. A lot of his flesh has been rent, twisted, modified, manipulated. So we'll come around, rougher rib cage shape through there. It's been a whole 3 days since I've seen y'all, so I hope everyone out there is having a good Thursday. I hope you've had a good couple of days here. I myself have. I've gotten a little bit done. Hasn't been the most productive, but you know, it comes in spurts. It comes in cycles. I think I kind of went a little too hard over the weekend. That is to say, a little too hard getting shit done. So these weekdays after day jobbing have been a little chiller. pectoral going across. So pectoral's going to come down here. I think we're going to make room for that spear that we see in the sketch work there. Got what's the pectoral? I guess it's just kind of. We just want some of that sinew. Get a little bit of a smaller brush here. Get those Batman kind of ribcage muscles going there. I always associated those with Batman. I guess that's where I really first took notice of them. Way back in my early drawing days. Like kind of this javelin haft in there. Let's get a small pen. Do something to really guide us along here. Now that I'm looking at it, it's a lot of spears in one side, like he was hit from one side by spearmen, and but we've got a sword here. Is there another kind of piercing weapon it could be? Ah, that's fine. I'm overthinking it. I think that overthinking is why I don't see things through as much as I'd like to. By the time I make any real progress on something, the doubt and the overthought comes in. The uber thought. Shouts out to the Relaxation Harmony channel proposing this royalty-free music. This might be one I actually do use in the VOD. Shouts out to Ian Grimm. channel seems to just have aggregated some of their music. Kind of like how it's like almost nodding and fraying out here at the end of the half in the sketch. Like the wood's starting to kind of dry rot. Just get some nice grain in there. Green's a nice way to imply some shadow and some texture while we're at it. Let's see. We're kind of working front to back here. So next I think I'm going to kind of have the piercing wound of this blade here. I'm kind of texturing what I want to be some heavy rust coming out from this one. Is that a tangent? How do I... Alright, we're going to change the angle on this sword here. Well... So if I either angle the sword up more or angle the spear, would it work if I either lengthen or shorten the spear? Yeah, I think we're going to go with the latter there. Should work a little bit better. Unless I want to hide some of that behind some cloth, but nah, this is fine. Got a whole lot going on here, so I want to clean that up just a scooch. Scooch. A female scooch. Then we're going to have... I don't think I want anything fancy here. Oh, I really like this song. Nice rhythm being provided by the lyre or whatever that. It's like a huge mandolin low notes. Now that's a classic sword, baby. And it looks very dead on. So we're gonna work to kind of create some dimension here. I want it to be coming out, so what's that gonna look like? Possibly? I guess this would be kind of our frontmost angle here. It's a nice sword. It's got an augment slot on it. You could stick like a ruby of damage in there. Maybe a ruby of fast swing. I miss a game with a good augment system. It's a shame we'll never see any more from Baldur's Gate. But I'll have to play their Larian's other titles. Because Larian has built up so much goodwill. It's really a shame what happened with Hasbro and them, but I look forward to whatever they put out in the future. I'm pretty much sold on that whole camp now. Just because I want more. I'm a glutton for it. A little skinnier on this side. Hopefully it doesn't look too cattywampus. That's going to be covered by the scarf here. This side of the rib cage is going to be a little more intact because it's pinned in instead of out like there. I'll create some sinew bridge. A few little monstrous sinew stragglers. Kind of trying their best to hold everything together. Now I knew I wanted to draw a pauldron here. I made myself a note. I want it to be kind of bunched up and messed up like all the other armor on this armor. Or on this arm. Let's see. There, that's a little foreboding. And I can apply a nice cutout there. This pauldron's going to be a little decorated. A big filigree. We'll kind of see the reverse of that under here. Because I imagine it's been hammered out rather than gilded. this sword stops about there. Maybe it's got some erosion eating away at it here. And whatever this little power core is, this little center of rage. We'll show this strapped in by some sinew. Nice little cleft there, and then we'll bring this down a little bit. Kind of mask that. There's a lot going on here. So I'm going to clean up some of it. I think it's better if I just make this one little piece of cloth. Do I want to match the armor on this side, or do I want to have that arm be kind of bare? Is it striking, or am I just lazy? Some of our cloth tatters here. Get some little hints at a belt under here. What's going on? What did I do? Me, oh my, what is that? What am I getting in my Discord? Oh, looks like Big C is in the Discord sharing their art. Happy to see it. And if you want to share your art in the Discord, go ahead and copy that link, post it to chat here. This doesn't look very much like real cloth at all at the moment, but we'll go in here and there, add some detail to flesh it out. Right now, it's got those very like Final Fantasy, Square Enix kind of tassel vibes. Now I'm gonna wrap that belt around. We're gonna hint at this. First, we're gonna get this hip and this femur in here. Drew like this whole femur and everything without actually drawing in the hip bones. Now I look like an asshole. Because I wouldn't be dealing with the top of the femur at all there. Ooh, he's got a nice set of those cum gutters. A nice Jeep pelvic V. kind of an open rib cage, open floor plan here. I think it's safe to say he's been hollowed out. They've been hollowed out by rage and just vengeance. We're gonna get a nice spine going back there. It's not nearly enough vertebrae. But what do I look like? A back doctor? Show some hints at the latimus dorsi back here. Or I guess this would be the, I don't know, the muscles that aren't your lats are. The ones in between your shoulder blades. Get that sinewy monster flesh going on that we started in the previous episode. Maybe have some parts where it's kind of like growing off. of scabbard going on here. Some more of that monster flesh. So that side plate there. What was I drawing that sinew up there? More or less the same. We get a few more strands kind of going in similar directions. Let's get one of these boots done so we have something nice to go off of. Because we're not going to finish this tonight, that's for sure. Again, this is going to be a long-running project here on the show. else is going on out there? If anyone is out there watching, chat, what have you got going on? I've been watching Vivi, nice little show about AI and robots. It's been taking some fun twists and turns. A lot of really fun moments. I've been meaning to watch more movies, but I'm bad at watching movies. I have trouble like sitting through one, and I mean, part of it's just bad movie watching habit. If I'm not, in a theater, having dedicated that time to sit there and watch a movie, I'm on my phone or watching it on my computer, and so I have like access to drawing or games or whatever, and it's hard if I'm just at home trying to justify the time of only watching a movie. And that sucks. I know it's a very much a me problem, but I'm hoping one day that I'm at such a point in my life where having free time does not feel like there's no guilt in that moment for just spending it how I enjoy. Anything like do want the armor to match. How does that elbow piece look? Now, I do not like this boot. Like, at all. Sometimes you just gotta delete your art. Try and match it up to this arm real quick. With the arm, it kind of goes in there, but zoom out, see if that size difference looks ridiculous. A little bit. That's what I can do there. So let's maybe bring that up just a scooch. You gotta remember that he's kind of like outgrowing this armor. Maybe just slightly bigger. Hey, Burger! Thanks for the follow. It's much appreciated. How are you doing tonight, Burger? How do I want this ankle piece to go? That's just outright ridiculous. I guess if I have it as more of a natural bell end, I can. The boot will be coming out from underneath. I guess this kind of Dr. Octopus telescoping look doesn't work as well on the shins as it does on the forearm. there are ways around that. I want to create kind of a visual theme, a motif. I always have trouble when I get to the leg armor. What I can do to make this feel more cohesive is have something coming down here. We're going to apply, imply, more filigree. Oops. Kind of make it look like it's growing on its way down the shin here. And when we actually get into detailing that filigree, we'll circle back around to that. For now, I'm trying to get in a lot of these larger shapes, 1,000 tiny shapes at a time. What I really need to do is just hotkey my eraser button. Which I guess it is. Yeah. I just gotta work at my hotkey game. No time like the present, right? That creates a fun visual effect, I think. Link it together with some of that catch-all monster sinew, baby. That's looking pretty good. He's taking his first step forward since we started this thing. And I think we made some decent progress tonight. I don't know what you think out there, but if you think something else, or if you think the same, sound off. Make your voice heard. But it's Thursday night. We keep these a little shorter, a little sweeter, a little sappier. So until Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, happy trails.